An investigation is underway at a construction site after a crane collapse killed a worker. So far, no clear cause, but the age of that crane may be a factor. It happened at 34th Street and 11th Avenue in Manhattan. Eyewitness News reporter NJ Burkett live there tonight with more for us. NJ?
And Diana, one source involved in this investigation tells me that this crane was more than 30 years old. Yes, a cable appears to have snapped, and that is not supposed to happen.
Workers returned to the construction site, many of them still shaking, amid a number of serious questions.
I heard the boom or the cable break, and then I looked up and I said the boom's going down, and you could just watch it folding up.
The accident injured 4 workers and killed another, crushed beneath the weight of the crane's enormous boom. Firefighters lifted him from the wreckage and rushed him to an ambulance, but were unable to save him. Michael Simmermeyer was a steel worker at the site, just 30 years old.
It's heartbreaking, it's like it's not fair. It can just happen to anybody.
All we got to do is just, pray it don't happen again.
Sources tell Eyewitness News the crane was 34 years old. Investigators converged on the site today from the district attorney's office, the city buildings department, and the Federal Occupational Safety and Health Administration, specifically to determine which workplace safety standards apply in this situation, said a spokesman, and whether the employers involved complied with those standards. If violations are identified, citations could be issued to and fines proposed for the employers involved. End quote. The site is owned by the MTA, which is extending the number 7 train. One former NYPD investigator says 2 key questions need to be answered.
Was the cable appropriate for whatever they were doing at that time? Was the lift too heavy for that crane at that time? Did they try and put too many materials on that pallet to lift it?
Tonight, his friends and co-workers said Simmermeyer's death should not have happened.
He was one of the nicest guys I've worked with.
One of them friends that would go the extra mile for anybody. Could be some Joe Schmo you just met, but he will help somebody out. Not a bad bone in his body.
No comment tonight from the Department of Buildings. The MTA has ordered inspections at all cranes at all of its sites. Needless to say, work here at this site has been suspended indefinitely. Live tonight on the West Side, NJ Burkett, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.